morning right now. Low 50s, sun shining. Fire from last night. Still had some hot coals. The boys just went for a walk. Way back there, check out some spots back in there. And when they get back, we're going to meet up with the bear guide and yeah, find out what's going on over there and figure out right, left, and everything. So when they want them to be there, and because they're not going to stay there, they're going to stay here. Not too many outfitters do that now. They want you to stay with them. So, no, Saturday morning, 9:15. Windy. I don't know why they started that thing back up. That's why I had to come out here. I don't like having fires when it's windy like this. So we'll talk to you later. Well, them guys went up that ridge. We're over on my new area from last year. Doing a little scouting. We were at the and then come back out here again tomorrow. And I'm going to put a camera out right now.
Over that ridge, and it drops down. It's only 100 yards left to the truck. There's a nice little stream, and there's a nice little peninsula there with some big trees. A bunch of crossings, nice, tight, big, tall trees opening.
Well, that stream is that ditch probably.
I know. Yeah, it's the same one.
Hey, we better wait here for them. Gotta find Kyle a spot. Go check out where we were yesterday in that new area. Joe, he's going where he was last 2 years. He's not even gonna be over in this area. About that spot that I got now and that new spot. I'm probably a couple hundred yards up from where I shot that doe, but I'm up on top of the ridge, which I'll show you here in a little bit. So I'll show you that when I get there, but it's loaded with oaks on the ground. And to some of you people, you may think, well, that's nothing. Well, to find an oak tree in this neck of the woods is like finding gold. They're few and far between in this area, and to find one, I'm definitely gonna set up by it. So for some of you people that know the UP in certain areas, it's a lot of deadfall from the storms crossing this trail. And I don't see many tracks right now, but that could change. I may hunt here, I don't know when, but I'm gonna have 2 weeks, so I may hunt this before them guys get up here. This or the other ridge we're going to, where I shot the buck opening day. We're gonna go check that spot out here in a minute. But yeah, according to the onX map, it's 1.8 miles back to where I just put the trail camera, which was in the same area where I had the blind last year and the trail camera from last year. We're in the hardwoods in that new area, which is about a mile, almost a mile and a half from where we parked the truck. And Jacob's over there setting his camera up to my right, probably about 70 yards to the right. And then Kyle's gonna go on the other side of this trail to the right and then about 200 yards in there is a creek. So we're gonna, once they're done over there putting Jacob's camera out and getting an area set to put a blind, we're gonna go in here, but probably back up this trail towards the truck more than he's gonna go in. But we're probably almost 200, 300 yards from the clear cut that we just walked through to come back here. So they've never hunted over here. I never hunted in this particular section of this new area. I was back in the clearing back there that we walked through down by a pond. That's where I shot the doe. And then directly behind. So this is state land, but this is state land that I don't think no one's ever hunted, because there's no sign of anybody ever been back here. So we're in here a ways, and I'm not too concerned about anybody coming back here unless they want to walk. So, and this will be the 4th year that I hunted this general area, like where Bear Ridge is. We got to pass Bear Ridge to come back to here. So, but this whole new couple square mile area, I've been back here for 4 years now, and I've never seen anybody back here. So we had to trim some trees on the 2-track to get back here because there was a lot of blowdowns. So, but no, it's a mixture of hardwoods and pine back here, and that's one of the things that we liked, because all the other areas that we've hunted, it's 99.9% all jack pine. So anyway, there's some oaks back here, and the oaks that I found where I'm gonna be, and there's water everywhere on both sides of here. There's a slough to my left, and then there's a creek to my right, so it should be good. But you never know. But it'll look different here in another month month and a half. There's a hell of a runway side of this ridge. All set over there?
Yeah.
There's a runway right where you're standing, Joe. That runway's crossing right here. Going up back into this area. Yeah, he's crossing here. Then it's going through there on an angle. I bet you this runway leads right to the creek. See what I'm looking at.
You ever tired?
What's that? There. All the way down there. Up there. And it's wet back over there. So this is where I'm going to be putting the blind. Right beside these 2, 4, 6, 7 oak trees. So this will be it. Top of this ridge. Just follow this ridge right. Takes you right to the trail where we come in. So, and there was 4 runways down in there we found yesterday, and they're all leading to where that bog is. That's where all that sign was last year when I shot her. I couldn't believe all the runways that were inside all that. So, and there were just a ton of oaks laying around up in here. So I think that's a good spot. Yep, just come right up this start of the ridge right here. Yeah, it'll look different in the fall. That's for sure. There's a and the doe I shot last year had a blind in that clump of pines facing the north, and there's that little lake over there. So hopefully everything falls into place. She's getting warm today though. Wow. Yeah, they did this on purpose. All this mess. Well, I don't think they want you driving back here, but I can't find nothing that says otherwise. And it's all state land. So that's another thing. There's good and bad. You know, it would maybe stop some people from coming back here. You know, after, I mean, it is state land, so anybody's welcome to use it. You'd have to walk. You're gonna get no vehicle through here. And you'd have to make yourself a little bridge across this ditch that I fell in last year, if you remember. So, the boys beat me back to the truck. That's all right. I'm hurting. Well, my son Kyle struck out back over there where we were, about a quarter mile that way up this 2-track. So this is the same 2-track we take to come in here. He's now over here to my right, down in this stuff, which I've shot 2 deer out of here back in there long years ago, back in this section before they fixed the road to get back here to log. But now he's back in there checking things out, him and the other 3 guys are back there. Everybody else has spots but him right now. But in there, probably 400 or 500 yards, maybe less than that. Maybe they clear cut it a bunch all the way through there, and there's like fingers of clear cuts out there. And the deer are running from one hardwood section to the other. So I told him to go out there and give that a shot, look at. I would have went with him, but I got to rest. I'm in some pain still. So, but no, today's the last day. It's Sunday, I think 12:30 in the afternoon. And but no, this is all we have to do, and then go back and clean up camp. They're gonna run to the store, I guess, because I'm gonna need some water to do the dishes. But no, it's been a fun trip. Got a lot done. Got all the grass cut, the weed whip cut, done. The trees all cut up. Went and met up with the bear guide for them guys. And now this is one of the other projects. But this is the last one that we had to get completed. We started it yesterday, and now we're finishing it today. So it's just a beautiful day. It'll be a lot different once the stuff starts dying down. You can see a lot more. But I just love this area back here. It's quiet back here. You don't have the, it's state land, but you don't have the crowds back here. Of course, you don't have no crowds up here much anymore anyway. So 35 years of deer hunting up here, I've yet to come across somebody in the woods or somebody come across me. There's just so much land up here that there's no reason that you'd have to hunt on top of somebody. Unlike downstate where there's a hunter every 50 yards. So that's another reason I enjoy coming up here to hunt, is there's no crowds. It's like your own piece of heaven up here, and yes, the deer herd's down, the deer count's down, but you're just all by your lonesome up here. No one to bother you. And the guys that hunt the UP know what I'm talking about. There's just nothing like it. But it's your own piece of heaven up here. Own piece of heaven when you're hunting up here. So, yeah. I can't hear them no more, so they must have kept on going back in there. Nope. Just a lovely day in the woods. Yeah, I forgot, we moved the buck pole because those two trees that they're on, they're about ready to come down. That buck pole's been there since before we bought the cabin. We replaced the wood before, but them trees are, the one's damn near all the way dead and the other one's damn near dead. And we moved it over to these two trees right there. So that's just another thing we did. But we had a couple trees down there that the boys cleaned up. One way over there that they cleaned up. They were gonna cut this one down, but they didn't. I don't know why they didn't do it. And the grass got cut. So yeah, just beautiful out here today. A little warm, but not too bad. Like yesterday it got down in the 40s last night up here. It got cold in the cabin, but I didn't light no fire. So I just wanted to show you that we moved the buck pole over to there. Well, all good things come to an end. It's Labor Day, 12:30 in the afternoon. We just getting home a little bit ago. Just starting to put some stuff away. We had a good time, good trip. All the work got done that we wanted to get done. A lot of the work that we were doing is we wanted to do over the early springtime like we usually do, but we couldn't make it back there. So we got it done now. All that's left to do is gather some firewood, which that'll be no problem because the same group of guys are going up. 3 of those 4 guys that were up there got bear permits. So we'll be going back end of September. I go see a surgeon on Wednesday to find out when they're going to do this hernia operation. But yeah, it was a fun time. It goes by quick. Anytime you go to camp, it goes by blink of an eye. It's done. So, but I just found something that I couldn't believe that I found them. But I found my trail cameras, and they were right under my nose. With all my hunting gear and everything, I was sitting right next to them. They were in a bag, a grocery bag, tied up. All this time I was looking through my totes. Went through them totes. That tote. 4 different times. Went through all my bags. And they were sitting right there in that bag all this time. And I was sitting in this chair going through all these totes the whole time. They were sitting right there. Sitting right here in this bag the whole time. I could not believe that. After sitting in this chair, going through all my totes, they were right there under my nose. So, I could not believe that the whole time they were sitting there. So, I never even bothered to look in that bag because I could have swore I put them in one of these totes. So, but I found them, so that was a relief. So, anyway, I want to thank all you guys that are subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I've been doing it now for a year. I started it last year Labor Day weekend, And here we are now, a year later. I still got a long way to go to improve. I'm doing the best I can. Right now I'm just working with a cell phone. So I'm hoping to upgrade sooner than later. But this will be the last video until we go back up for my son and those guys' bear hunt, if I get to go. I'm hoping to have that surgery beforehand. I don't know, we'll see what they say on Wednesday. But other than that, hope everybody has a good bow season. I know some areas it's already started. So good luck to everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.